So in today's modern world, old Japanese cars are now worth a small fortune. But thankfully, a lot of us bought these when they weren't, and we've been able to enjoy them and modify them heavily with pretty much zero regret until now, when you see the prices of what they're selling for. But some of us do have them and have enjoyed them to the fullest. And today, I got in touch with my friend Brad to bring his pretty incredible R32 Skyline down for us to have a look over. So let's get it. I can't say let's get it, that's what officially Gas says. Let's get it! So let's have a look. Let's go, baby. So now the sun has come out, and this is take 38 of this. We're going to introduce you to Brad, because this car has a huge spec list that I'm not going to be able to tell you everything about, so it's best to get the guy that has put it together to do so. Brad, come on in, man. I'm going to give you a fist bump. Social distancing's over now. Thank you, Boris. So, Brad, thank you, number one, for bringing the car down to show the amazing audience out there that are going to definitely leave a like on this video and hit subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Let's give them something to watch, shall we? So let's talk about the car. Let's start with the body kit, because it's fat. It's a real fat boy car. So yeah, what is it?
Yeah, so the kit all round, so front bumper, side skirts, rear bumper is BN Sports. The bonnet is carbon fibre Nismo.
Oh, it's so nice, man. It's so nice. Got a real nice weave in there as well. Yeah, it's really smart.
Front wings are I think they're a 50mm like GTR copy.
Okay.
But they're fiberglass, so they're not metal. And then I've cut like an inch off the lip the whole way around, so I've got more clearance on the tyres.
Look at that clearance.
And that shouldn't touch on full lock either.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Wow, they look mega. And now what are these? What wheels are we running?
So they are Work Emotion T7Rs.
T7Rs. Now I've got the T5R version.
Yeah. That's
they look very nice.
They're 18 by 10.5 ET12 all round.
Oh, you're running a square setup.
Yeah, square setup.
Very nice.
And then they've got Yokohama AD08s on, but not the old type, the new type. Is it RS?
I honestly don't know.
Yeah,
I think it is RS.
Yeah.
How do you find those? You like them?
I've literally only had them on the car like a month or two.
Oh, okay, cool.
This will be the first time in damp weather that I've drove them. So.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Now, you said you didn't want to mention them, but I'm going to anyway. You got the Ganador copies, right?
GK Tech.
Yeah, so we have to just...
But they were literally, I think, by the time I paid import as well, they were like 70 or 80 quid, as opposed to, what is it, 1,500
odd pounds.
And the only real difference is they don't angle up.
Yeah.
And they're electric, obviously.
I mean, I don't care. I don't care. Do you know what I mean? I know a lot of the purists will care, but fuck, they're mirrors, who cares? But then again, if someone had replica spoon mirrors on their car, it's that type of thing for me. So
it's the wheels is the thing that would bother me, and stuff like that. But mirrors, no.
Yeah, and then you've got these cool little like lips.
Yeah, little visors. Too. Yeah.
Very cool. What is this a Nissan colour?
It was originally black.
Right. Okay.
I don't know the exact.
It was black. Yeah, I remember seeing.
Yeah. But it was like 10 different shades of black, like fucking rattle can skirts, bumpers, crack bumpers, all sorts. But it's now a Land Rover Causeway Grey.
Land Rover Causeway Grey.
Yeah.
So in the paint, I can see purples, greens, a little bit of red here and there. It's beautiful. We'll try and get that on camera in a minute. As we come around the back, you obviously got these big over fenders.
Yeah. So
very nice.
They are 50mm wider than stock. I don't actually know what they are. I got them from Leon at EP Racing.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
People say they like resemble the S15 ones, and they've like made a sort of R32 version of S15s, but I don't know because they follow the body lines too well.
Yeah, these look like they're made for this car to me. It would be so bizarre to me to. I think they're for this. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Then we've got this spoiler. What is this?
So that is a Garage Saurus dragwing. I managed to score that on eBay about 3 years ago.
Cool.
They're discontinued now.
Yeah, I know. I think I saw some more other stuff from that garage the other day up for sale on Facebook, and it was going for an absolute crazy price. Big shotgun exhaust.
Yeah, man. Yeah, straight through all the way.
It?
Yeah.
Awesome. So as we come round this side, obviously same on this side, but let's have a look inside, shall we? So as we go in the cabin, what have we got in here?
So we've got a Greddy steering wheel, which is a Kengushi limited edition.
It's absolutely stunning. I love that steering wheel. I would very much like one for my car. That is really nice.
I used to like the suede ones more, but as I've got older, obviously, I've gone for like the leather type.
And I can also see a very cool thing. You got the moon equipped. You got the moon equipped mats down there, but also, can I show you this? Or I'm gonna have to like lighten it up. Let me lighten this up real quick. A moon accelerator pedal, which I've never seen before. That's really cool.
They do the whole lot, like brake and clutch as well, which I want to get. They do like a smaller version of that. So I think it's a company called Limebug.
Okay.
And they specialise in like VW stuff and like hot roddy type stuff.
Yeah.
And I like the Moon Eye stuff as a brand. Obviously, you can see I've got it all over the car. It's just something I wanted to put in it.
We've got the little valve caps with the moon eyes too down there. Yeah, I think that's a really smart thing. Now you've also got the HDF roll cage.
So Billy, is it Hodgkin?
Billy Hodgkins,
I always screw his second name up. But HDF Motorsport, he did this whole cage. It's BDC spec, even though I'm not doing that sort of thing. But I just wanted to make sure it was like a proper legit thing. But yeah, that's that. He made the solid seat mounts as well that these are mounted to, so it's chassis mounted. This side doesn't move. That side's on Driftworks adjustable ones.
Cool, man. Really like it. What gear knob do you run? Is that
it is a Tomo.
Oh yeah, very nice. Tomo, yeah, very nice. Got the Tomo.
Don't want to butcher it like.
No, you're fine. Then we've got some gauges in here too. So what are they all?
So I believe I can't really see.
Water temp, oil pressure.
I think that's water. Is that water?
Yep.
Yeah, that's oil
pressure,
and that's oil temp, and then that one's boost.
That's awesome, man. And what's the red switch?
So that's low boost, which is 1.6 bar.
Low
which
boost.
Which is what, like 24, 25 psi.
Yep.
And then high boosts 30, so 2 bar.
So shall we? Oh, hang on, you got another little dial under there. What's that?
This. So
that's for your airlift.
So it's on. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not airlift. Don't get the haters saying it's on air. It's on coilovers, but it's got what you call air cups on top of them. Now it normally comes with a switch that you just have like full pressure in to lift it up, and then all the way down. I put it on an airlift paddle, so I can put like adjustable pressure into it, like air. So when I'm going down back roads, it's not as jarring and solid.
Cool, man. I really like that.
Yeah.
Also, on the door cars, some custom. Are they leather doors?
No, so they're like it's not an acrylic sheet. What do they call it? Like Perspex sheet.
Yep.
I think it's called HIPS plastic. It's like a leather grain look version. It's not perfect, but I just wanted it to cover the, the guts of the door.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously took the switches out and put them there for the windows in the centre.
Yep.
But yeah, it just makes it a bit. I probably will change that for something better eventually. Like don't Cage Laser do like they do like metal panels?
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so
cool.
I think I might change it for something like that. But for the time being, it's fine. It just makes it feel a bit more homely inside.
Definitely, especially if you use it like you do, which is great. I really like this steering wheel. All the little details on this steering wheel are just absolutely stunning. Absolutely amazing. So, in the interior, this side as well, we have a pair of Recaro pole positions. Yeah. They're very, very nice. It's what I run in all my cars as well. TRS harnesses, 3-inch 5 points?
Yeah, so basically what happened with these, I ordered the 4 points and they didn't have them in stock. So they're like, oh, we'll just send you the 5 points anyway. And I was like, cool, nice one. Then I ordered obviously, they're like the more streetable seats.
Yes.
Passengers don't have to do buckles up, do they?
Yeah, oh my goodness. Not just that.
Yeah.
It's just, I hate harnesses. I just hate them. Then let's have a quick look at this roll cage if we can see more on the back here. You've got the big gussets. Can we see that through the window?
I think so. Don't get too close to the paint though.
Through the window. Yeah, through there. It's a real nice setup. And can we have a look at the pièce de résistance under that hood?
Which is that?
Yeah.
We can.
So what is this? RB20?
So it's an RB20. Originally, I sent it to just have this inlet fitted, the turbo, and just mapping. Okay. But during that process...
What turbo are we running?
So it's a whole set HY35W. They usually come with like a 10 or 12 centimetre rear housing. I changed it for a 9 centimetre, so it's like a little bit faster spool.
Cool.
Obviously, it is like an old style like turbo technology, but it does me for what I want it for.
What else are we running on here? Sorry, I interrupted you when you said that.
Yeah,
so
fine.
it was going for...
So it's just going for the inlet turbo. It had some crappy, can I say brands?
Yeah, of course you can.
Had a Jap speed manifold on it. That was absolutely terrible. Took it out mapping. He said, it felt a bit low on like power. It felt a bit lazy. The day before I was meant to go and pick it up, he said, "Oh, I've just started it up in the morning and it's just chucked a load of smoke out the exhaust." So it did I think it's piston, is it cylinder 6? It did the piston rings on it. So that's when I decided to have it all rebuilt, refreshed.
Cool. And did you have it rebuilt to standard? Was it all?
No, so it's got, so they have, I think 78mm pistons stock. I've gone for Supertech 79mm forged pistons. All the bottom end bearings and stuff refreshed. New water pump. The oil crank collar, because these are prone for having the drive on the oil pumps, it goes a bit shit on them. So I've had that done. And yeah, it's basically a stock rebuild but with forged pistons.
Awesome man. And you've got some nice little bits that I've seen already. So it's like got a new front end, is it?
Yeah, so so I went through one of the things, you know, it spirals when you're having one thing done to the car. So the engine was out, the engine was being built, I had to wait for parts and stuff. Steve at SR Auto Bodies, he was like, well, what did I message him about? I can't remember what it was. But basically he said, I'll send it up here and I'll do my magic on it, sort of thing.
Yep.
He sorted me out like a solid price on it. So I said, yeah, just chop the front end off and do what you want.
Yeah.
So he's basically came up with this.
So yeah, this is all very, very nice. And this looks like a good car to have a drift crash in, because everything it just unbolts.
That's what I initially built the car for, but then adulting, buying a house, all that sort of thing, I haven't got the time for it, the money for it anymore. So I just use it as a road car now.
Yeah, man.
Cool. But the idea was to have everything so if I did like smash them, Steve could make another one of these up, this whole front end, because these aren't really going to bend here. It'd just be all this.
No, that's cool, man. You've obviously got the tubbed arches for extra movement when it's low.
You don't really need them on the 32s, but I thought I might as well. They look fancy as well.
They do look cool. I like all the gussets that he's putting around here as well. That's a really nice touch.
Yeah.
I like your Nismo
oil cap
as well. That's very nice. Are they R8?
They are R8 coil packs,
packs, yeah. Seems to be a standard swap out.
Yeah, I mean, people put the R35 ones on so you can fit the cover back on.
Right.
But I don't keep this outside, see, so it's not a thing that bothers me about water and stuff.
So yeah, I've got the old. Is that Funk Motorsport?
No, it's not. I cheaped out on it. I spoke to a friend who bought a cheap one, and he's been running it for like 2 years. So I went with the same thing as that.
Yeah, cool.
This is literally the first long drive I've done with it, and it hasn't caught on fire.
Perfect. That's what we like to hear.
I didn't really get it to keep the heat away. It's more that this looked shite underneath, because it's not powder coated or anything. So you know what I mean. I just covered it up. Yeah,
cool. And then I see a little Blitz. Radiator cap as well. I also have one of those because I love Blitz.
Air filter. I scored that on eBay over lockdown. I was like, should I buy it because I'm not working? No, I did.
Anything else we need to look at?
So the alternator, I got that from, is it Otaku Garage?
I honestly don't know.
In Australia. I think, you know, Summit is who he sort of runs with. I got it from, because we're having a few voltage issues, well, we thought. So I started changing out a load of things. It didn't turn out to be that, but I changed that anyway. What else have we got? We've got a Mocal oil cooler as well. So
just here, sorry. Yeah, just there.
That's the overflow for the radiator.
Very cool, man, very cool.
Steve, I think, well, Steve didn't make that. He supplied it for me and fitted it all.
Really, really nice. And I just love to see an R32 like this. I just think it's so cool. I think the only bit now we need to do is go out in it. All right, we're in the car. Brad, thank you.
Can you hear me?
I can, yeah. Well, hopefully we should be good because we're rearing the microphones, but I forget that, so I do shout. Thank you again for coming down and letting us do this, man. We're finally in the car now. We're in the Skyline. Owned it for 7 years, you say? It's been a 7 year.
Yeah, it's been about that long. Yeah.
What sort of state did you get it in when you initially?
So when I got this car, so basically the story was I was in the army and I was out in Canada, and I saw this on a forum come up on Driftworks, and I had a mate sort of going to my nan's house. And he met the guy and he dropped it off, and I bought it blind basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
And it was off an American Air Force guy. He used it as a drift car at North Carolina. Yeah.
I love that. That is cool, man. Wow. I like the noise when you hit the livery as well.
Yeah, man.
That is sweet. Pulls fast.
That was low boost as well.
That pulls good. What power are we putting out in this?
So it wasn't tuned on a dyno, it was all road tuned like this. But with the specs of stuff and the boost it's running, it's probably somewhere between 450 and 480.
Wow, wow, a little 2 litre.
Yeah, somewhere around. Don't shoot me if it's different.
So we'll say between 4 and 500.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fast, but that felt real good. During the build process, what stuff have you had to overcome? Has there been any mad negativity come from it, or has there been?
Not really. Just the, you know, when you take a car off the road, send it to multiple different places. Just the time of not having the car. You think you might as well not have the thing.
Yeah.
That's it really. The length of time it took. Yeah.
The time missing.
Which it wasn't due to fault of anyone. It was just getting the parts.
Yeah.
I think some of the stuff had to come from America, from JDM garage. I had to order it and get it across from America, like the pistons.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, everything's been fine.
Well, it's so good to hear that a build has been quite plain sailing for a change.
Yeah, kind of.
Have you got a favourite mod on the car? Is there like one that you're like, oh, I love that? Or even if it's more than one, have you got a couple that
the favourite thing which people really overlook is the air cups, because it just makes, well, as you see, coming down from your unit and where we've been driving, I can just bang them up and drive down casually without smashing the kit up, like needlessly. So yeah, I'd say that's my favourite thing I've done to the car. Yeah, it's the most usable thing I've done to it.
Awesome. And as far as the JDM parts go, have you got any that you'll never sell, like that move from car to car?
Probably the engine.
Oh really?
I like how I've kept it as an RB20. I like the RB20. Like people say, why didn't you put a 25 in it, a 26?
Yeah.
I just like the 20, what came in this car.
Cool, man. That's good. If you like it, then who cares?
Exactly, yeah.
I love the parts you use on it. I love that steering wheel so much.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that like, I want one of those. And these seats are obviously my favourite seats.
Obviously, because you supply them.
Yeah. So what's your like car history like with stuff? Like, have you always been into JDM cars? Or?
Not always. No, my second car I went into like Volkswagen Mark IIs. I think I've had about 4 or 5 of them.
Okay.
My first car that I've got, obviously like given as like a pass in the test thing, was a Fiat Stilo.
Okay.
I've deleted all history of it because it was so embarrassing what I did to it. You know, in like 2000, what would it have been? Like 2007, 2008? Rat look was a thing, wasn't it? Oh my god. So I had this like 54 plate Fiat Stilo, but I'd like fucking put shit all over it. Steelers, tape all, it was the worst thing ever. But I've deleted all history of that on the internet. I don't think anyone can find a photo of it.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's so bad.
So you had the Fiat Stilo.
Yeah, then I went on to a Mark II Golf 2 litre 8 valve. Then I went on to a Mark II Golf VR6.
Oh, okay.
Then the engine, I think I smashed the oil pickup on that. Okay. So the engine started knocking. I got rid of that and got a 1.6 driver, Golf again. Then I bought that same VR6 back. Did a load of work, had it all like freshly painted and stuff, comp-motive wheels put on it, and I just lost the love for it really.
Right, okay.
And that's when I started looking at R32s. Then I got my first R32, which was a white one.
Okay, this isn't your first one?
No, it's my second one.
Okay, cool. What actually drew you to the R32 chassis? What was it you like looked at and like?
I've always liked them as like growing up and stuff. I just never thought I'd be able to afford to get one. Obviously, when I got this and the other one, they were cheap enough to afford. I did a tour of Afghanistan, so I had a bit of spare money, and that's when I got one.
Oh wow, that was so good! Oh wow, that was sick. All right, that was sick. I like that a lot. I like Oh, the smells as well.
You got the wastegate pointing at your feet.
Hell yeah. I've knocked my mic off. I got so excited, I hit my mic off. That was good, man. Woo! So yeah, R32s, you just like the look of them, was it? And
basically, yeah.
These are my favourite Skyline. I think we're quite fortunate there's a lot of these were produced, so they're never going to be absolute R34 money.
No.
Fingers crossed for me, yeah.
I mean, it didn't bother me if I got like a GTST like this or a GTR. The only reason I'd want a GTR now is the money aspect.
Yeah.
They don't really interest. Like, well, they do. They're cool, but it's just the chassis that I wanted.
Yeah. No, I think it's great, and you get to do skids.
Yeah.
So that's great fun as well. Going forward, do you have any more plans for it?
It's just more safety things, like to do with the engine.
Okay.
I want to run it on water method because it just keeps the intake temperatures down and stuff like that. and you know the cam angle sensors on these, they're prone for being a bit inaccurate.
Okay.
So I want to change that for one of them trigger kits.
Oh, okay, cool.
But that's it really. Then like a retune maybe. Yeah. Maybe with Jack.
Yeah, cool. At Jay's garage. There we go. My man. You used it for drifting as well?
Yeah, so yeah, I got it, and it was in a bit of a, because obviously like I say, it was an arena car, so all the kit was all smashed up. It didn't have like a BN Sports rear bumper. Yeah. Everything was rattle canned and shit like that. I got it, and I obviously put a different kit on it, like a fresh one, BN Sports one. And then yeah, I did a Rockingham outer paddock drift day.
Oh yeah.
And that's when I was like, oh yeah, this is fucking cool. And decided to build the thing. By the time I got the car back from being built, which was like 18 months, Rockingham was shut down then, so I had and I lived 20 minutes away from it. Yeah. I had nowhere to really use it apart from Santa Pod. I've not drifted there myself, but I've been in mates' cars. I don't think this car would last 2 minutes there, being as low as it is.
Yeah. Well, there we have it. Brad's R32 Skyline. Check him out on his Instagram. Very grateful for him coming down, bringing it all the way to us today with this absolute weather system that we're currently going through. We've had thunderstorms, we've had scalding hot heat, hail. It's been very, very hard to do this video, but I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please, if you have, hit subscribe to the channel, put the notification bell on, get ready for the next upload. It's going to be pretty insane, some very, very hard driving with some crazy, crazy guys up at Driftland. I can't wait. And once again, Brad's R32, what a magic machine. Make sure you leave a comment down below. I obviously know cars like this pretty well with the ones that I've got in my stable, these ready to go race cars that you use on the road. It's pretty uncomfortable and it gets very hot, but oh my God, are they fun. Anyway, off to the next one, I guess. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe. Consider becoming a member of the channel where you can see all of our build vlogs. The Sylvia has worked on it recently, and that is a very recent upload on there too. But from me today and from the guys here, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace! Let's go get Nando's.